Hey there, this is American Mutt, independent, also a member of the Holy Spirit of Humanity. You know what, Gen Xers? I know what's wrong with this new generation, and I know how we can fix it. And we can do it because I know what brought us paradise. See, us Gen Xers, we didn't sit inside playing video games. Yeah, we had arcades and all that, but the arcades always played music. Remember that, Gen Xers? It's funny too, the arcades also had ashtrays on the side of them, on the machines. But us Gen Xers, our whole generation was about dancing. Footloose, Dirty Dancing. What else do we got? Staying Alive, but the whole series there is all about dancing. Labyrinth, dancing. Uh, Even in the country, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Dolly Parton, dancing. Our whole generation was about music and dancing. Live Aid for Africa. Um, Farm Aid for the American farmers. Hands Across America. Even that we were singing. Hold on, I got a dog barking because he wants to bark at everything in sight. Go. You don't need to bark at him. Go. But our generation did nothing but dance. How did you men in Gen X pick up women? You were good at talking. You kept in shape. Everybody's outside of my house right now playing. You kept in shape and you learned how to dance. And we loved dancing. We had campfires where we'd have jamborees where we would dance. We loved Native American festivals because of the dance. I mean, our whole life was dancing. Dancing and working. Maybe that's why we dance so much, to help relax, to help be free. But I love music. I would give up TV in a heartbeat before I'd ever give up music. And I love all sorts of music. Now, my favorite band is the Ramones. And I'll argue with anybody, Ramones are not a punk band. I know they got labeled as a punk band, but they are just good old rock and roll. And this is what was so great about the punk generation. We had a great band from New York, and there's other ones from New York, but Ramones is my favorite. Ramones from the New York City, right? And then we had our West Coast bands. My second favorite band, Bad Religion. West Coast band. Matter of fact, the lead singer works for UCLA. And I'd love to talk to you. Now, the Ramones from the East Coast, if you could play 3 chords on a guitar, you could play it. But Joey sung with heart. And so did you, Bad Religion, but you had a different thing. But Joey Ramone, his music had heart, soul. He was blues and rock and roll. That's the way I'd put Joey Ramone. And the Ramones, favorite band. And then we had Bad Religion. And I love you, Bad Religion, but my God, learning your music is almost like reading taxes. And if you don't know what I mean, Bad Religion loves to put 7-syllable words in their frickin' songs. I mean, he is a smart man, and I'd love to talk to you, Greg, because I think your intelligence could be used for other good. And Bad Religion's been around since 1981. I've been a fan of Bad Religion since 1982. American Jesus, I Love My Computer, I can't think of it, Struck a Nerve. That's one of my favorite. Broken Sorrow. But Bad Religion is like throwing a dictionary into punk rock songs. And they're skate punk. And I'm sure Bad Religion today, if you ask any of the members if they looked up to the Ramones, they will say yes. So we had the West Coast and the East Coast that didn't fight. See, us in the punk, this is how we fought. We jumped in the pit and we slammed into each other like a bunch of crazy monkeys. The mosh pit. And yes, I've been that crazy little monkey that's jumped in more a few mosh pits in my day. And yes, I've paid that's probably why I hurt today, because of some of the mosh pits from the 80s. But 80s was all about hope, all about getting through. Maybe it's because we kind of no longer had to fear about putting our head between our legs and kissing our ass goodbye. We were just a happier generation. We did a lot of kindness, and we didn't care on race or color. Anybody knows what the Judas Priest Turbo song or Turbo Love really means? He's not singing about women. And I love Judas Priest, great band. But Bad Religion, Ramones, East Coast, West Coast bands, and you'll never hear any negative. I never even heard any negative about the Ramones. And if you don't know who the Ramones are, please listen to him. He's an awesome singer. But I love learning music. I probably have, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000, I don't know how many songs are stuck in my head. And I can sing them word for word. Bad Religion, you took me about 8 years to learn 90% of your songs. Thank you. Ramones, you can learn them fairly quick. Like I said, Ramones were about the heart. Bad Religion was about thinking. Another one, the Misfits. Or not the Misfits, sorry. And I like the Misfits, but Black Flag. Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins is a smart man. And he's not, Black Flag is not punk, they're more metal. And this is a personal request. The Keanu Reeves, I hear you're thinking about making a second Constantine movie. Have Henry Rollins in it, please. I love Henry Rollins. He is funny as hell. If you don't know who Henry Rollins is, the best way I can introduce you to him is go to Henry Rollins' spoken word. That man will make you laugh. But back to the dancing generation. Us Gen Xers, we had Flashdance. We had even movies like Meatballs and Caddyshack. There were dances in it. Rodney Dangerfield shook his ass to pick up women. Yeah, he wasn't very good at it, but we love you, Rodney. Rest in peace. We need to bring music back. Our music in the 80s, 70s, and they were boomers making our music, was awesome. They had heart, they had soul, they had character. The music now is about a bunch of bimbo women selling their ass, shaking their booty, or being a bimbo dating a football player. And yeah, that's a direct one. Or a 400-pound black woman. You know how we celebrated the black singers in our generation? With respect. How'd you like that one? Good old Miss Aretha Franklin. How about with Tina Turner? Another favorite of mine. She was a hottie too. But our generation danced. We shook our ass. We were happy. We were also, you millennials and you Zs, when I heard your generation isn't sleeping with the opposite sex, at least not the men, Gen Xers, how many of you even made it to the age of 16? And why? Because we went camping and we had dances at the camps. We had dances every weekend. We had roller skating. We had the damn movies. Grease is singing at the movies and cars. We didn't give a shit. Twisted Sister. Did any of you care that Dee Snider wore makeup? Fuck no. We weren't going to take it, right? Kiss. Full makeup, full dress garb. Did we care? No, because we were rocking Detroit City. Fuck, we built this city on rock and roll. And we lost all that. They took it from us. They're turning it into AI, fake garbage music, and the kids aren't dancing. That's where we fucked up, because dancing's good for you physically. Get out there, shake your ass. Ask a Gen Xer how many people are overweight in our generation. When you were in school, Gen Xers, how many people were overweight? All us boys were trying to get the Presidential Fitness Award, weren't we, men? We were out there hitting the gym and dancing because it was good for us physically. Boxing, and I love boxing. Tyson knocked that fucking punk's head off. But boxing is just men dancing in a ring. And I think that's how we could solve world problems. Throw these idiots that want to start war in the ring with each other. Let them fight each other out instead of sending our children to war. But if we bring back dancing, we bring back real music. Remember, Gen Xers, when we would get a tape or a record, and first thing we do is what? Look at the lyrics. Learn the song. We'd play the damn song 20 times in a row just to learn the song. So when we were dancing with the women, we look cool. And I'm not just a punker. There are great country stars from the 80s. Aaron Tippin, one of my favorite country stars. He's a great singer. He's a diehard Christian. But the man, I have pride for his work. He did a lot of good things for charity, too. He's the one, if you ever hear me say Working Man's PhD, that is an Aaron Tippin song. I Got It Honest. These are songs that I run my life by. That's how much music means to me. All us Gen Xers, we wanted to either play the instruments or be the singers. We didn't care about makeup. Our favorite bands wore makeup. We didn't care about what our parents thought. We're not going to take it. We were the MTV generation. We didn't care what our musicians made or their political beliefs. All we cared about is make us dance. Now, I am a witch. And if you start following me, you'll hear me say that because I like the whole no gender thing. But us witches, we love to dance because it's our celebration for life. You're breathing in nature. You're absorbing God. You're dancing. It has no reason, no purpose, no goal. It's just letting your body flow. So instead of we having these cookie cutter bimbos or these obese women trying to tell women they should be obese, maybe we should bring back great singers. Stevie Nicks. I'm sorry, Stevie. You are my all-time favorite singer of females. All-time favorite. You, Reba, McEntire, and Dolly Parton are all pretty close together. You women, you want to talk about earning your keep and how a woman builds her future. Look into Dolly Parton. That woman built her whole future. And she's probably still one of the kindest people on this planet. Us Gen Xers, we need to bring dancing back. Remember in Footloose when they're playing the Bonnie Raitt song, I Need a Hero, while they're driving tractors, playing chicken, bunch of country boys, jamming out, listen to music. Be safe, be strong. Gen Xers, we need to get off our ass and teach these young kids how to shake their ass with our music. Now, I'm all right. My kids actually listen to Ramones and they listen to different stuff. And I'm not just country and rock. I like rap, old rap. The Fugees, Gangster Paradise. Rap that actually had heart, that actually sung to help people out. That rap I like. But this shake your ass for money rap or your mama's a hoe rap, yeah, that only brings negativity, violence. So rappers, learn from us punkers. Joey and Bad Religion got along fine. One East Coast, one West Coast. No violence. Both had appreciation for their art form. Two different types of, well, they would call Joey and the Ramones punk. I would not, but two different types of punk. Both with admiration for the music. So you rappers, bring back some honor to your songs. Bring back, this kid went to college, got an education, got out of the city type of songs. See, us in the 80s, we had a saying that stuck in our head that a mind is a terrible thing to waste. We didn't believe math was racist. We didn't believe that people couldn't go get a fucking ID so they could vote. We believed that all humans were equal. And us Gen Xers, we're still alive. We're still kicking. It's time for us to quit being the quiet group. To quit sitting back and letting these morons kill our... We got to retire soon, Gen Xers. And it's not looking good for us at all. They're going to blow up our beautiful world that we used to dance in. Where we used to have comedians like Robin Williams that could come out with rainbow suspenders, have a blast making fun of the gay community, and the gay community had no problem. Look up Robin Williams when he first started stand-up. We had the generation of laughter. We had Sam Kinison. We had George Carlin. We had Bill Hicks. We had Red Fox. We have Richard Pryor. We have Eddie Murphy, but he's not what he used to be. And Eddie Murphy, your best movie, Harlem Nights. You can't go wrong with Red Fox and Richard Pryor in the same movie. I love Red Fox. I'm a big Sanford and Son fan. I liked Red Fox. First time I heard Red Fox was on 8-track. You Gen Xers will know how long ago that was. And yes, my first car had an 8-track player. So, for us Gen Xers, I know how we can get our heaven back. How we can get these idiots to wake up and quit wanting to kill each other because of the color of their skin. Because we really didn't give a shit in Gen X, did we? We didn't care black, white, what the hell color you were. We didn't care gay, straight, nothing. We didn't care drag, what the fuck. If you make us happy and we dance, then we were great. And another one of the great bands from the 80s, R.E.M. R.E.M. was, guess what? A few of them, if not all of them, definitely did not ride the straight wagon, and we did not care. Because they were great singers, great musicians. So millennials, Gen Z, get rid of your garbage music. Not all your music is garbage. I like a few of your singers, but learn from us in Gen X. Listen to bands like Iron Maiden, but read the lyrics. Bad Religion, but read the lyrics. Ramones, but read the lyrics. Understand, our songs had meaning, soul, compassion. Not chase the dollar, not shake the ass, not mommy's a hoe and she needs to get an OnlyFans. Frickin' bird. I have a cockatiel that flies around here. See him up there? You little dickhead. Little bastard's like 28 years old. Yeah, he's old for a cockatiel. But to all you and to my Gen Xers especially, let's get off our ass and show these young bucks and buckettes how to dance, how to shake their ass, how to truly show how a male mates to a female. Nature dances all the time. And you young men, you want to find the woman of your dreams? Find one that can dance and form your body. And a little hint to you men, if you can dance, you can do wild stuff after the dance because you're flexible. Be safe, be strong, be free. Come join us in the independence Leave the hate at the door and let's dance.